Okay, in this lesson, we are going to learn how to manage complex data. Okay, first of all, we got here our list with some data. In this case, it's me. I'm Juansi. I'm 15 years old and I'm a programmer. And let's see what we can do with this list. So the first thing that we can do with a list or with complex data is to print it. Let's print person. Here you go. You can print it and it will print exactly the same that stands here. What if we want to print the second element, this one right here? In programming, we start to count from 0. So this is the first element, but the index is 0, not 1. So this is the first element, this is the second element, this is the third element, but their indexes are 0, 1, and 2. So let's say we want to access to the second element, so print the number 15. So we put here some brackets, just like that, and now put inside the brackets the number of the index. In this case, it's number 1. Now let's print this out, and we get 15. If we put number 2 and execute this, it will print programmer. If we put number 0 and print that out, we will get Juansi. Works fine. Okay, so here we got a dictionary. Let's say that we want to print out the model of this phone. So just say print, in parentheses, phone dictionary, and now it's exactly the same. We use the same brackets, but inside the brackets, instead of putting the index, we put the key that we assign to the value. So in this case, it would be model, so double quotes, model. Let's execute this. And as you can see, we get iPhone SE. If we replace this with brand and execute this, we will get Apple. So now let's try to add an element to this list. For that, just do person.append, I don't know, for example, Python. And now let's print the person. Execute this and we will get Juansi 15 programmer. Then we append the Python to the person list and then we print the person again. And we get Juansi 15 programmer and then the second list after Python has been appended, Juansi 15 programmer Python. Perfect, right? So now let's modify one existing element. For that, we can say person and then the index of the element that we want to modify. Let's modify the programmer. So it would be the index 2. It's equal to, and now assign the new value that we want to assign. For example, YouTuber. And now let's print person. We got the first one, Juansi 15 programmer. Then we append Python, Juansi 15 programmer Python, and then we replace or we modify the index number 2 to be equal to YouTuber, Juansi 15 YouTuber Python. Now let's remove the last element. To remove the last element, we can do person.pop, just like that, and then we print again out person. Let's see what happens. Now we get Juansi 15 programmer, Juansi 15 programmer Python, Juansi 15 YouTuber Python, Juansi 15 YouTuber. We deleted, we removed the last element. What we can also do is remove a specific value. So we can say person.remove, and now inside the parentheses, remove, for example, 15. And now let's print that into the console. Now we get Juansi 15 programmer, Juansi 15 programmer Python, Juansi 15 YouTuber Python, Juansi 15 YouTuber, and Juansi YouTuber because we deleted the value 15. Now let's say that we do not want to delete an element by its value. We want to delete an element by its index. For that, we use del. And now the person and the index that we want to delete. In this case, let's delete YouTuber. The index would be 1. Let's print that into the console. There you go. Juansi 15 programmer, Juansi 15 programmer Python, Juansi 15 YouTuber Python, Juansi 15 YouTuber, Juansi YouTuber, Juansi. So this is how we manage lists. But there is still something that I want to show you. What if I want to find the index of certain value? What I can do is value is equal to person.index and in parentheses the value that I want to search for. In this case, I want to search for programmer. Print value. Let's execute this. And there you go. We get Juansi 15 programmer and we want to know the index of the programmer value. So the index of the programmer value is 2, 0, 1, 2. If we want to get the index of Juansi, let's execute this, we will get 0. And if we want to get the index of 15, we will get 1. It's not that complex. There is another nice function that you can use with list, and it's called the length function. And you write it like this, len person. This function will return the length or how many elements are in this list. So let's print that out. The answer should be 3. Yeah, exactly. The answer is 3. If you followed along with me, then congratulations, because knowing how to handle or manage this type of data in Python is one of the most important skills. you're going to need this in every single script you write. You're going to need to manage complex data. So see you soon.